Hello, my name is Ben Kane, and this is my Introduction to Computer Science 2 final project. Let's begin. So for my first project, I decided to go with an improved Lab 1, which is the voting lab, and add a GUI to it. I took this lab and I decided, hey, what would be kind of a fun way to put a twist on it? And I decided to add characters from Napoleon Dynamite and add their pictures in as well to kind of make the GUI look a little bit more pleasing to the eye. I also added some other verification features as well, and I added a vote counting function that helps to see just who's leading in the race, and if you want to submit a vote multiple times to see who is in front. So I'll go ahead and bring that up now. So this is what the window looks like. So basically, it'll ask you to it'll ask you to input your name, which is that's my name, Ben Kane, and then I'll ask you to input your unique ID, and mine is 111. And also with these two too as well. Both of these names and these IDs are stored in a dictionary. So if the program finds out that the name or ID isn't in the dictionary and they aren't tied to the specific user, then it'll throw an error. But before I show you that, I'll just go ahead and show you a complete submission, which there's my birthday. And then it'll ask me to choose a user or a candidate. I'll go with Pedro, and I'll click submit. And then it'll give me the screen um, label that says submission successful. So if I were to leave any of these inputs blank and try to submit, it basically say student name not found. So I got to input my student name, and let's say something else, say Joe, and Joe's not in the database, which is not. It would say student name not found still. So I'll go ahead and put back in Ben Kane. If I were to do a wrong ID, say 121, student ID not found, so we got to put in the ID that Python knows. And say I were to put in a bad birthday, say it was like 13 month of the 32nd day of the year 3000. And I would try to submit that. It would say, please enter the date in the correct format, which I will. We'll go with 2031 12. And then if I were to not choose a candidate and try to submit, it would ask me to choose a candidate, which I will. I'll go summer and I'll submit. So if I wanted to see the results of the election at any given time, I would click review results, and then it would give me this here. So basically, the program is going through the CSV file and then is pulling data from that and displaying it here in the current results pane. So pretty cool, pretty handy. I like this one. So for this one, project two, which is my port scanner. So as a cybersecurity major, I wanted to make something that has a lot of use that I could use in my own career or just in my own doing my own personal projects. So I decided to make this simple Nmap GUI, which Nmap is usually it's a port scanner and it usually runs on the command line. But I decided to make a GUI for it to make it easier to use and make it more user friendly. So along with that, I added more scan options for different situations. I gave the user a dynamic range of ports to scan from, and I also added some other optional features as well. So I'll go ahead and pull that up. So as of right now, I have a couple things submitted. So this is my default gateway or my router. So it'll ask you to import an IPv4 address. If you don't import a correct address, then it will throw you an error. The scan types below here, I have 5 of them. So basically, if you want to choose a specific scan, you'll go ahead and do that. So I have a synchronized scan, UDP scan, TCP connect scan, idle or zombie scan, and then a ping scan. So whichever one you need to use, I'm going to explain them right now, but whichever one you need to use, you can choose it there. And then I have a range of ports to scan as well. So you can choose any scan from port 1 to, I forget whatever the maximum port is on a computer. But for now, we'll just go 80 to 90 since that won't take very long. And then I have a checkbox here that you can choose to scan for operating system if you want to. It does take a little bit longer, but it does tell you if there's an what kind of operating system is associated with that port. So we'll go ahead and scan. And while this is scanning, this scanning progress window will pop up. So this is just to let the user know that, hey, the program's running. It's just going to take a little bit while. It's just going to take a while because Nmap isn't the fastest program ever. So we'll let the scan for a little bit. And I also was able to create this using QMovie, so that was really nice. Yep, so we'll just give it a couple more seconds. There we go. Awesome. So to view the results of the scan, we'll just go to our text file that I created right here. And that just popped up right there, which is awesome. So basically, what this is telling us is that this was a new scan. It was conducted on December 13th, 2024, and that was conducted at 7:43 p.m. And this information on here just basically says, hey, we found one open port. It was port 80, protocol HTTP. The port's open. This is the reason why there was a synchronized acknowledge flag set. The OS info is that this is a Linux device, either from the versions of 4.15 to 5.19. So yeah, so it's a pretty handy tool. Gives more information in a nice, clean manner. So to conclude, the UIs were a lot of fun to make. Um, from my own personal experience, but I feel like I'm better at backend programming. Um, I learned new techniques like PyQt, like QMovie and process events, which were a lot of fun to use. I also learned how to integrate a command line application into Python, which was really cool. I was challenged with some of the techniques since they were new to me, like the QMovie and process events, and also just the integration of Nmap into Python took a long time. But it was really cool because I learned how to do that, and I feel like I'll be more knowledgeable about that in the future. So, anyways, thanks for listening. I hope you have a good day.